Hey guys, welcome to part 4 of the Arrival Orientation Logistic Briefing. Part 4 we will be basically covering the logistical task and roles during content day. So I hope that you're not bored of my voice just yet. We have still two more parts to go, part 4 as well as part 5. We have now covered the roles and responsibilities related to travel logistics as well as hotel related logistics in part 2 and part 3. This section again will provide you with an overview of content day related tasks. During content day, your main role as a group leader to your assigned groups will be the main priority. As group leaders, you are responsible to facilitate a comprehensive learning experience for the students. One of the main goals of this orientation is to ensure that students are well prepared to face their exchange year in the United States. So, therefore, it is important that you, as a group leader, help us achieve such goals by guiding the students through the content effectively. On the logistical side, you are responsible for your students' whereabouts during the content sessions. It is important to ensure all group members are present for the content sessions. And besides that, you are to communicate with AFS staffs or your lead facilitators if any issues regarding students would arise. For example, it is important to notify your lead facilitators or logistical stuff if one of your students is not feeling well, or if you have found out that one of your students is not present during the content sessions and you are not able to locate or find the student. So by communicating such issues to your lead facilitators or AFS staffs on site, we are able to resolve the issue in a more effective manner. And the last, the last one is basically another important role as a group leader is to have fun. As mentioned earlier, we would like you to enjoy your time volunteering. Thus, it is important for you to have fun while working hard. Some of you might not be assigned to group leader roles during content day, as a few of you might be assigned to the role of logistic assistant. As logistic assistants, you will be assisting the group leaders as well as the lead facilitators in delivering materials and important messages across different parts. And besides that, if a student is reported missing from the content session, you will be assisting in locating the students and directing them to the content session area. Thirdly, you will be also assisting in directing students to their respective pods during the breakdown, and also prayer rooms and other different rooms around the Hilton hotel. If a student is reported to be under the weather, you will also be assisting in directing them or bringing them to the nurses' room. And lastly, you will be assisting logistical staffs in logistic related tasks throughout the day. An example of a logistical task during content day will be, for example, scanning passports in DS 2019 or the preparation of bus captain bags for departure day. So, if you're wondering what pods are, as mentioned earlier in the slides, um, students are organized into groups based on their placement organization that you should know by now. Then, students' groups are then organized into pods. There will be a total of 5 to 6 pods during the orientation, and each pods consists of 3 to 4 student groups. So most of the pods will be within the Belmont area. So you have the Belmont ballroom will be separated into, for example, 3 different pods, and the rest of the pods will be in different rooms. There's Piedmont, there's Sully. So during when you arrive at the orientation site, we will let you know which pods belong to which room, so that you have a clear understanding of where they are, and you will be able to direct students to their respective pods. And there are also some general responsibilities that you should be aware about during the orientation, such as student room checks during the end of the day, making sure that students are in their room after the curfew hours, making sure that the lights are out, things like that. It also just to ensure that students are obeying the rules and regulations of the orientation. And lastly, also again, this would be the third or fourth time mentioning this. Have fun. Um, this basically concludes the fourth part of the screencast for the 2014 Arrivals Orientation Logistic Briefing. It's a very short part, but part 5 of the logistic briefing we will be covering Departure Day, which is also another important part of the orientation. Again, part 5, the logistic briefing can be obtained by clicking onto the links attached to the emails or the links attached to the Arrival Orientation Volunteer Registration page. Thank you again for going through part 4 with me. I'll see you in part 5.